How can rhodiola help with weight loss or fat burning? So rhodiola's got some amazing properties, from energy to sleep to increasing happy chemicals in the brain, serotonin, helps us recover. It increases ATP and creatine phosphate in the body, so amazing to take alongside creatine monohydrate, the micronized stuff. Wow. I mean, talk about enhancing the effects of creatine. But many years ago, I was working with an American company, and I had the pleasure of basically chaperoning a professor from Russia who had spent most of his life dedicating research to this amazing herb from Siberia called Rhodiola Rosea. And on his first lecture, I will never forget, I call it the rat gym. He opened up in London with a lecture tour, and I was in there, and the gentleman had no political correctness about him whatsoever. So the room was full. I was at the front row, never seen the lecture before, very excited about learning about this Russian herb. And his opening statement was, "We force-fed 3 rats over a 3-month period." Wow. So half the audience were vegans, half of them were in the health industry with, your health stores and stuff. So quite morally, a lot of people were like, what? Few even left before he'd even started the lecture. So I was sitting there going, okay, let's see where this goes. So he gave us on the slideshow a picture of rat A, or rat B, and rat C. Wow, they all looked identical. It could have been the same rat. I'm no rat expert. So he said after 3 months, we give rat A, obviously through the trial, a placebo. 3 months later, it looked like this. And the slide showed this poor little rat that could hardly put its little rat claws on the ground. It looked like it had been blown up with a bicycle pump. It was obese. He says, so this was the effect of this force feeding of a rat with placebo. The next rat we give or administered ephedrine to. Now, ephedrine is an incredible fat burner. It works on a norepinephrine and epinephrine in the body. It's a fantastic fat burner. However, it's illegal, particularly in the UK. It's recommended a lot, or was recommended a lot in America for obesity, and it was getting some great results. But it was deemed dangerous, so they made it illegal. So rat B, the ephedrine rat, same as rat A at the start. At the end, it obviously had put on weight, but it was like half the size. So I was like, wow, ephedrine works. That's pretty impressive. Rat C, the rhodiola rat. So he administered rhodiola to this third rat. Rat C at the start, like the other 2 rats. Rat C at the finish, I couldn't believe my eyes. I think my jaw opened and I sat up in my seat. And I thought, I need rhodiola in my life. Rat C, after 3 months, looked like it had been to a rat gym twice a day. It was defined, it looked like it had rat muscles. I was like, wow. So that evening we were at the hotel and we were having a meal. And I said, explain to me exactly how that happened with rhodiola. And he said, simply, Mark, all rats were put under extreme duress. And with that, they produced a lot of cortisol, which is a stress hormone. Cortisol is a catabolic agent. It will stop you burning fat, and it will actually get the body to tap into muscles as a supply of energy. So your fat goes up, your muscularity comes down. Ephedrine is just a fat burner, so that actually stopped the rat putting too much fat on. But what rhodiola did for rat C was it stopped the rat from producing the cortisol, allowing it to have more energy. So it was on its little rat wheel a lot more in the day because it had the energy and it didn't have the cortisol, so it was very anabolic. It was tapping into fat and allowing the muscles to develop. Rhodiola Rosea, I think, is one of the most underestimated natural products for any athlete out there. The harder you train, the more you should be looking at Rhodiola Rosea. There's the rat gym. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.